God bless you too.
How are you today?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Fabulous. Do you know Jesus Christ as your Lord?
I do, sir.
You do?
I do.
Praise God. Where are you from?
I'm from Omaha, Nebraska.
Omaha, Nebraska. I'm Mike.
Nebraska.
You are?
Mike, I'm Ben.
Does that make you a big Red fan?
No, God, no.
Really?
No, I've always been a Hawkeye fan my whole life. Yeah.
How'd that happen?
Yeah. My dad went here. So,
Okay.
For school, yeah.
So you're a freshman?
Yep.
And what church do you go to in Omaha?
Let's see. I went to the Water's Edge for a long while, and then I kind of stopped going for a little bit my senior year. But I mean, I still go.
What did you say your name was? I'm sorry. Was it
Ben?
Ben. I'm sorry, Ben.
No, that's okay.
So Ben, are you? If we're standing right here, UPS truck comes screaming down here. Driver loses control, takes us all out. We all die. Let me get you out of the sun. Are you going to heaven?
I like to think so. I'd like to think so. I mean, I think I've been good. I think I've been doing what I'm supposed to for the most part. I definitely need to go to church more often, you know.
So then what I hear there, Ben, is that you say that you believe that being good will get one into heaven. Is that what your thoughts are?
Being a good person, yeah.
So
yeah.
Would you mind doing a little test with me?
Let's see, what time?
I can walk with you if you're in a hurry, or what time you have class? 9?
Class at 8:30.
8:30. Yeah. Well, let's walk.
All right.
Can we?
Sure.
So Ben, let's do a little test. Would you do a test with me?
All right.
All right. So you say you're a good person. All right.
So.
All right. Got it. So, have you ever taken something that wasn't yours, regardless of the value?
I don't believe so. No.
Like a pencil or a pen or a piece of candy from your sibling, or that wasn't yours, you took it.
Possibly by accident, a pencil, right?
Yeah. So what do you call someone who takes something that's not theirs?
A thief.
All right. So, have you ever told a lie?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you call someone who tells a lie?
Liar.
A liar. All right. Have you ever looked at a woman with lust?
Yeah.
And what does Jesus call that? Do you know?
I mean, it's a sin, yeah.
It's called adultery.
Adultery.
All right. Have you ever taken the Lord's name in vain?
Yeah.
Now, by the way, Ben, I want you to know something. You just did just a little bit ago, by the way. You said something, oh my God, right?
Oh.
But anyway, I'm not judging you, because I want you to know something. Yeah. Everything we're talking about, I have to answer in the affirmative. You going straight or right? Or do you know? You're a freshman, so.
Right, I am a freshman, so.
Let's make sure we get you on the right path.
Yes, sir. All right, let's see. Mount Hall. I think I'm just going straight.
Okay.
Yep.
So, whoops, I don't want to get hit.
Right.
We've determined that you're a lying, murderous, no, not murderous, adultering.
Adulterous, yeah.
Well, by the way, have you ever been angry at someone?
Right, wrath, yeah.
That's God says, Jesus says, that anger is murder. Same heart, right?
Yeah.
So, you're a murderous, adultering, blaspheming, lying thief.
Yeah.
Are you good?
I mean, I would say so, right? Wasn't St. Augustine, right? When he was a kid.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Now Augustine got saved later in life, by the way.
Right.
So the question is, I believe relatively, just based on our 3 minutes of talking, you're a relatively moral young man. Like, you haven't lived your life as bad as the next guy.
Right.
Right. You're not the best in the world, but you're far from the worst.
Sure.
Okay. Now, what is the standard that God gives us for our level of goodness? In other words, don't lie.
Right.
Ever. Right?
Right.
Don't steal, ever. Don't take the Lord's name in vain, ever. So the standard is what? Perfection.
Yeah.
All right? Now, are you perfect?
No.
No. So when you say you're good, you are comparing yourself to what standard?
I suppose my own, right?
Your own. Or those around you.
Yeah.
Right? Now, is that objective standard, is that standard what God's going to use?
Probably not.
For sure not. Okay, for sure not, Ben. So God's not going to use your standard.
Right.
God said, be holy as I am holy. Am I?
No.
No. No. Are you?
No.
No. We got a problem, don't we?
Yes, sir.
We got a God who said, don't do these things, or do these things, and we don't, or we do. We sin. And God says, what's the punishment for sin?
Hell.
Hell. So we got a big problem.
Yeah.
We got a problem that being good can't fix. Because you're not going to go the rest of this day without lying. Now, I'm not saying an intentional, willful, malicious. I'm just saying you're going to say, I don't know. You're going to tell somebody in class that you had a 92 average in high school when you really had a 91.4. Whatever, right? You're gonna probably lust today. I mean, at some level.
Right.
So you got a problem. So the problem is you don't hit the standard. My concern has been you say, I'm good enough. You'll stand before God guilty of lying, guilty of adultery, guilty of blasphemy, and you will be guilty. Would you agree?
Yeah.
And what are you going to plead before God? Like you do before me?
For forgiveness, right?
Right. You're not going to plead, I'm good.
Right.
Now, until I just talked to you, you might have.
Yeah.
And see, you're not good and I'm not good. Who is the one who perfectly obeyed the law of God?
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. And then he died as if he had broken the law. Why?
For us, to save us.
Because God is just.
Right.
God says, I'm going to punish your sin, Ben, because I have to. Because I'm just.
Right.
And I'm good. So I'm going to punish your sin, Ben. It's either going to be you going to take the punishment or Christ took it. And my concern is when, and look, I really hope this will, you'll put your head on your pillow tonight and you won't even sleep well thinking about it. Sounds horrible, doesn't it? But I mean it because I love you.
Get you, yeah.
Is that you're claiming or pleading goodness. I'm telling you on that standard, you're hellbound.
Gotcha.
Ask me if that UPS truck hits me. I know you got to go in. If that UPS truck hits me, ask me if I'm going to heaven.
I'd like to believe you are because you've pleaded for forgiveness.
I know I am. Here's why. Because when I stand before God, if he were to do this way, which it is the way, Mike, why would I let you into heaven? I'm going to say, Christ.
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm going to say. I'm not going to say because I'm good.
Right.
Because that's a lie. Make sense, Ben?
It does. It does.
I don't know if you walked back by there later. I don't know if you got it. Did you get one of those tracks? I don't have one with me.
Yeah, one of these.
Yeah. So look back here. You have a pen handy?
No, I do not.
Okay. Well, if you just email that address, that's my email.
All right.
One of the great things, we're in Davenport, which is a ways away,
Yeah.
but one of the great things about coming up here is I've met many young men, young women like you that I've maintained relationship with.
Mm-hmm.
And you seem like someone who's a little bit startled right now. Right?
You're not startled, but definitely interested.
Thinking
Sure.
differently than maybe you did when you walked up and
Yes,
met
sir.
me. So please reach out to that email address.
Will do, yeah.
And if you stop back by, I give you my number. I don't have a pen, but I don't have a card. I started walking away with you. So,
All right.
Ben, it was a pleasure.
Good to meet
God
you.
bless you.